And welcome back once again. This is Sean Taggart and Ian Oano. Today we're going to be going over inventory in our holiday prep webinar series. So some of the things that we're going to be talking about here with you today is how to set up your stock in Multichannel Order Manager, or M.O.M for short. Talk about anything in regards to your bin management, including bin replenishment. And then we'll be talking about some process updates for any back orders that you may have in your system. So let's get started.
And here we are in M.O.M. We're going to be looking into the inventory side of M.O.M, stock setup, bin replenishment, bin management, and the different reports that comes with inventory in M.O.M. So first off, we're going to go into the stock maintenance screen, so you can get to there under product maintain stock item. And once you get there, you have a lookup screen. You simply hit enter here with the value empty. It gives you all your stock item. But obviously, if you're looking for a particular stock item, you can enter the value here, or you can simply hit new to create a new one. So let's go into the vitamins item here. As you can see, you have different attributes within the stock. So we do offer many different types of items. So we have the size color, we have drop shipping, we have breakouts and composites, and you have other options within here that you can use to set to your system. So one of the things I want to highlight is the composites, which is we do offer kitting in M.O.M. So as you put in composite, you can add the different items that could make up that particular item. So those are fruit. If you had a fruit basket you want to offer, you can actually set up a fruit basket and then put the different fruits that within that basket, or different inventory items that you want to put in the basket. We also offer a different type of kit, which is a breakout, which is more for our automotive industry, where you put in a particular item that will trigger all the different parts on it. So let's say you have a turbo kit you want to sell, and you say turbo kit, and then it would put in all the different parts of the turbo, so it breaks it out, and you have controls on how you want to price it. So as you put in the different parts of inventory, you can actually put special pricing on it and when to ship it or commit that particular item. So if a kit by itself, or the part by itself, is more expensive, you can price it a little bit differently if you buy in a kit, because you might want to save, you might offer some savings to your client that way. So again, those are just a few that we offer here, but again, we have a lot of flexibilities to comment for the different types of product. We offer product class codes to help categorize your different products. We offer UPC and ISBN as alternate IDs if you have multiple UPC codes and such. We also offer serialized inventory. We have the tax setup right here. We also have the shipping setup, or weights and shipping setups right here. So if you have dimensional weights, or you have the weight of your product, any shipping preferences, you can set up right here. And on the bottom left, we have what we call our cross-sell, upsell, and substitute and promo items. Those are selling tools that you can offer within the product. Now, you can offer four different ones. You have substitute, cross-sell, upsell, and promotional product. And the way it works is that during order entry, as you put this product in, the CSI will get a prompt to either cross-sell, upsell, or substitute a product if you don't have it available. A nice little feature there to kind of increase the order value, average order value, by offering upsells and cross-sells. Inventory here, you can see the way we have it here is that you have 94 in stock, which is what you actually available to sell. 4 is committed, giving you a total of 98 units and stuff that's still in the warehouse. Within the warehouse, you can create different bins. In M.O.M, you can have multiple bins if you'd like, and you can put lot numbers. Like this example, since it's a vitamin, might be potential for recall. So you can put a lot number as you receive it, so that way if it's sold to certain groups or individuals, you can actually trace back who it was sold to, when it was sold to, and which lot it came from. That's useful to extract the customer information or contact information that you can send it to a mailing service, or you can actually send it via our list management system. But what I want to point out here is that we have the bin number. It's coded to A1, S1, B1, really shorthand for aisle 2, shelf 1, bin 1. This was recommended by one of our partners, barcoders, who really specializes in optimizing your warehouse, making sure it runs efficiently, and we'll talk about them a little bit more later on. Over here we have all the different status for the bin. We have the available sell, do not sell. We have priorities, so if you have multiple bins, you can set the priority so that as you place orders, it will actually follow the priorities here. We have different bin preferences as far as receiving, returns, composites, and if you have a point of purchase bin. That way it actually segments the inventory between that bin, so that's only for pop sales or point of purchase sales versus regular orders from within M.O.M. We also have what we call auto replenish. So typical warehouse setup where you have a pick bin and then you have a bulk bin in the back. You can actually set up the bins this way, and so that way you can always pull from a bulk bin. So if you can set a low level on your pick bin and then the quantity to take from a bulk bin. So that way, every time that low level is hit, you can run the auto replenish function within our system, and the inventory would automatically be replenished for you. You don't have to transfer that; the system does that for you. You can see here it tells you where to find that auto replenish. If you go under a product menu, receiving, and then the auto replenish. Also, we do offer multiple warehouse, so if you want, you can actually choose the warehouse to use for particular products. So if this product's only available from one warehouse, you can always use that. Or you can set up a regional where you can set which warehouse covers which customer base. So if you have a East Coast versus West Coast warehouse, you can set up the different states to go to West, which one goes to East Coast. That way you can save money on the shipping costs. That way you don't have to ship something from California to New York or vice versa. You also have the GL departments here, the supplier setup. So this is your purchasing level, your current unit costs. We offer special pricing, so if you will have a discount or tiered pricing within the product, you can set it up right here. And if you have the e-com connection to Amazon, you can set up all the information so you can publish this to Amazon. So I'm going to hit save here and quickly show you guys the bin replenishment like I mentioned before. So under receiving, and you can see auto replenish, you can see that I'd set up a low level for this particular V-neck small t-shirt, and I need to take 15, and I actually have 100 available to process. So I can hit process here, then it automatically fill that particular bin with that 15 units. So that way my pick bin that is now replenished and makes it efficient for my pickers and packers, so they don't have to go all the way in the back of the warehouse to pack the package. They have a picking location where that's always replenished. So now let me show up some reports. So within M.O.M, you have what we call the inventory report. So you have your back order report, so you can see what's back ordered, so that helps your purchasing manager or warehouse manager order different items. You have the low level, same thing, to see which one needs to be replenished. You have your master inventory reports that tells you all the information you need in regards to inventory for all the products you have. You have the cost lots, so as you receive them, you might have different costs. You have your inventory transaction, which actually gives you every single transaction from a sale to a transfer to an adjustment to a bin-to-bin transfer, so you'll see that all there. Bin report will show you all the different bins, how many units they have, what the cost is, and RMA reports. So if you have any returns, you do that. Our warehouse daily activity report, if you run that, it tells you how times as far as how long it takes to pick and pack your different items. But these are the reports that we offer within the inventory side of M.O.M, and this is how you set up inventory with the M.O.M system.
So once again, that was the inventory side of things, making sure that you have accurate, available inventory during this holiday season. One thing to stress and one thing to note is the importance of having the inventory in stock. With Freestyle Multichannel Order Manager, M.O.M for short, we make sure that your inventory levels are accurate, right, and available to sell through across all channels by giving you a view across all channels of your active inventory. Visit a blog about this topic and more at freestylesolutions.com. I'm Sean Taggart, and that was Ian Oano. Thanks for joining us.